Sure to get the blood flowing of the fans here at CCW.
Indeed.
Supa Nitro, not short on momentum or energy. Bell rung. This match is underway. Referee gonna make sure.
And of course, Bryant Starr utilizes the referee checking. The bell has already rung.
True,
Right into the action.
I think the referee should have done his casual check before the bell was rung.
Absolutely. Otherwise, Bryant Starr wouldn't have had an advantage the way that he did.
Bryant Starr now. There is our super fan Steve.
That was a beautiful neck breaker, and now raining down those right
Bryant
hands.
Starr not only leading in presentation, but now ahead in momentum as well. And Bryant Starr now going to take it to Supa Nitro in the early goings.
We have some of the most vocal fans in Queens. You can hear the vocalings of, Superfan Steve over there.
Big back body drop early.
Oh!
Supa Nitro.
Supa Nitro. Close on over the top.
Going to send Bryant Starr out to the outside early. And they're going to invite him back in.
Well, I mean, there are several ways to win a match, and Supa Nitro would much rather win it on the inside than win it by a countout.
He may not want to win it by the countout, but I don't see him bringing the count.
Whoa!
Well,
a display of power.
That's
by
one
the
way to
Super
do
One.
it.
And he go back over. Jesus. Into the front row even. Bryant Starr is on Dream Street.
And these fans are getting every dollar's worth here at CCW. The Bryant Starr giving them some sweat and hair product.
Wow. I can feel his hair grease over here, and it just hit me in the eye.
Well, certainly ain't got to be glue.
Some kind of conditioner you got in there.
I mean, he's a stunning presence. But it's going to take more than looking good to stop the Supa Nitro.
Indeed. It was going to take something like that, a smart maneuver.
Oh, draped him over.
Oh, draping.
Draped him over for the DDT.
Bryant Starr using brilliance there at that point.
DDT.
Expert strategy to lure the Supa Nitro back into the ring.
And now he's going to enjoy the fruits of his labor.
I don't know what Superfan Steve is screaming about tuning out of a can.
Superfan Steve, his rumblings.
He has that headlock.
Are
Maybe a chin lock there. Supa Nitro fighting out of this one. Supa Nitro has to utilize his... Oh, my God!
You talk about utilizing strength. How about that? How about that German suplex release?
He threw Supa Nitro like a sack of potatoes.
You don't see that quite often either.
Yes, you don't see Supa Nitro be thrown around like that. Jesus.
And because you don't see that often, Supa Nitro gripping at the vein.
Supa Nitro, at this point, I don't know if he knows where he's at, but wait a minute. Another suplex? Belly-to-belly throw.
Yeah.
Supa Nitro got tossed across the ring.
With
all the way
ease.
across the ring. The power of Bryant Starr.
Whoa! Hey! And
cover.
Bryant Starr.
You putting hands on the referee.
Yeah, you
That's never a good idea.
You got the right zebra.
Wow. Talk about power. The referee is powerful. Drop Bryant Starr on his ass.
But wasting no time getting back to his opponent. And in most situations there, Supa Nitro would have made the best of that mistake and took advantage.
But after that belly-to-belly like that, he's just been working on the head and neck area of Supa Nitro. Been throwing him around with these German suplexes, throwing him over his head with these belly-to-belly suplexes, neck breakers, consistent work on the head and neck area. And now...
Well, you got your wish.
Wait a minute.
No.
Oh, back suplex.
That man is a meat truck.
Oh, my God. Had to switch the position of his hips to throw Bryant Starr over his head.
Absolutely.
And now Supa Nitro trying to be willed on by the people.
And, of course, you can watch us live. Colossal Championship Wrestling YouTube page to enjoy. Matching striking acumen.
The striking acumen of the Brooklyn Dragon. He's called the Brooklyn Dragon for a reason.
Wow.
Watch that spine buster.
Pine Buster almost put him through the ring.
Oh, my God. Cover 2. Kick out at 2.
Beautiful, beautiful Pine Buster. Pine Buster. But it wasn't enough.
Look at him picking him up now.
Fireman's carry position.
He looks like he's fading there. Went for a thrust kick. You got to watch
Thrust
that.
kick of his own.
Remember that Supa Nitro, the Brooklyn Dragon. The striking power is his.
Cover 2.
Wow. Supa Nitro after that death belly driver.
Supa Nitro!
Awesome. That's the move.
You know.
Okay.
Tough loss for Bryant Starr, but he showed himself to be just that, a star. The Brooklyn Dragon